Remember the last video I did? Bragging about how awesome Sweden was and how it was just as good weather here as in Calabasas? Do you hear that? Swedish summer is back. It's raining. I'm not complaining though. We had awesome weather for like a week straight. The first week I've been here, it's been just crazy good weather. But now, as you guys can tell, as you heard, as you saw, it is raining. I still plan on vlogging a little bit though with some of my friends. For example, out with my inlines, even though I need to buy new ones because these are even borrowed from a friend. They're very old. There are 3 wheels. But not only do they only have 3 wheels, only 2 of them work. They barely spin. They're so beat up. The front wheel is not even touching. You see how loose this is? So I'm probably gonna have to buy a new pair, but I love inline skating in Sweden when it's like nice weather with my friends, and I can just show you guys that. Some cinematic shots, gonna be awesome. As I told you guys about, I was potentially gonna buy a gaming PC, gonna make a gaming setup in here, which I will. I bought the PC, I ordered it, I even bought a monitor, and it was supposed to come today, but I got scammed. It's not coming today, which means I'm probably gonna have to wait the whole weekend because it's Friday today, which means that it doesn't deliver tomorrow. Sunday, obviously not. Monday, maybe. I hope Monday. Like, I paid extra to get it today, and I paid extra to get it delivered straight to my house because unfortunately in Sweden, it's not really like United States. Like, I'm kind of blessed. My standards are like the American standards as far as like I can go on Amazon, buy something, and almost have it the same day. It doesn't really work like that in Sweden, and also in Sweden they have like a different thing where not all the time you can get it delivered to your house. They get it at like a certain location or at a certain store. You get a little, either a text message or a letter in the mail, and then you have to go and pick it up. But I paid specifically to get it delivered to the door today, and it's not here, and it's probably not gonna come for the whole weekend. So I'm a little bit buttered about that because I really wanted to set up the gaming setup. Like, I bought a really nice PC, so I am gonna be streaming once again. Check the top link in the description, follow the stream because I will be going live. But obviously, if you follow me on IG, if you follow me on Twitter, you will find out when I go live as well. It's the weekend. Some of my Swedish friends are home from work and school and all that, so I wanted to game all weekend, but it looks like I'm not gonna be getting my PC. And I'm probably gonna set it up next to my dad's iMac. I might have to get Fortnite for my dad so he can try it. If you wanna see a couple of duo games with my dad, if I can try and carry my dad in duo for a win, please let me know if that's something you would want to see. Last time when I asked about the jersey giveaway, a lot of people showed interest. A lot of people liked the video. A lot of people tweeted, and a lot of people left comments. So I want you guys to do the same if you want to see a duo with my dad. Simply because of the crazy support in my last video, with all the likes, the views, and the support, and people tweeting me and leaving comments. Because you guys were so active on that video, specifically for the jersey, I will be giving it away, but I'm probably gonna do something on my stream whenever I have my stream. So once again, go follow my Twitch link in the top of the description, and I'm gonna give this away. I can sign it too if you want me to. That's completely up to the person who gets it. If you want me to sign it, I got you. If you don't want me to, just wanna rock it like it is. I'm giving this away simply because of the support and you guys being so active. Again, I want you guys to do the same. If you wanna see a duo with my dad trying to carry him, please leave a like on the video, please leave a comment, or even tweet at me. Shout out to you guys. That's why I'm gonna give away the jersey. More info a little bit later on, but again, promise it will be given away. I just wish I got it today. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like, if you expect something a certain day, especially on a Friday before a weekend, it kind of sucks when you don't really get it on time, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy I bought it. I'm happy I will be getting it soon, and Fortnite videos will be back up, more vlogs, more of everything. But I'm about to sit down and tell you guys why you probably clicked on this video. I know it's kind of late due to make this video, but at the same time, I want to talk about it because we lived together for so long, and we have all, like, it's been kind of like one FaZe House before. Now we're all kind of spread out. Some live on their own. Some people live there, some people live there. So I just want to like talk about that and really what happened and what the reasons are, maybe what the future holds. Are we going to go back together? All that stuff. So as you guys know, team houses these days are kind of a thing, and it's things people do, everything from esports teams for people to play together every single day as a professional team, or for YouTubers to live together, or for streamers to live together. Like, anyone in this like creative workspace to live with other people is like a really good thing. Doing this thing by yourself is not easy. Like, I really appreciate and I really respect people that actually it's just them and a camera, because it's not easy to do. Like, putting on a show by yourself every single day, especially when it comes to vlogging, because you have to like create and do something, or like, you know, make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a hard time doing it. That's why I have a hard time uploading, because I feel like I'm a boring, regular person that no one really want to watch. Like, that's what I feel. But I'm going to try and get back more into it and like believing in myself and wanting to be me and the camera only, because I have a lot of ideas and I have a lot of things I want to do and record it, but sometimes I just don't really believe in myself fully to be me and the camera. It's not that I need people for the views or to have them in the thumbnail or to have them in the title. It's not about that. It's more about having a surrounding with people that are cool with a camera, basically doing fun things for YouTube or creating or having a good time, and it doesn't really affect them when there's a camera around. Because so for that reason, I really respect people that do it by themselves. But these days it's very common for people to, as I said, to have a team house, or if you're a YouTuber or whatever, which is a good thing. But when we started in New York, there weren't that many people having team houses. It wasn't really a thing back then. It wasn't as common as it is these days. So our first house was, as you guys know, 2014. We moved into the New York FaZe House, okay? It was me, it was Banks, it was Tommy, it was Sensei, and it was Apex, and it was Rain. That was the core of the very, very first couple of months in the FaZe House. Later on, Lucas moved in. Later on, Sensei moved out. Later on, Alex moved in. As you guys know, so a couple of add-ons, and most of you guys still probably consider Lucas and Alex in the core, which they are, because we lived in the FaZe House for quite some time, which means that they're still core New York FaZe House members, 100%. But when we first moved in, we lived in New York, as I said, we moved in there like 2014, 15, and we lived there till late 2016, and then for the whole 2017, we lived in California, which was the first LA FaZe House, as you guys know about. It started off really well. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, man, you guys never made videos, never made this. We had a good like half year. The first half year, we all like made a lot of videos and we all had a lot of fun and we all like really enjoyed it. YouTube was awesome and everything, but I do agree in the last half year of the LA FaZe House weren't too productive as far as what you guys could see. You guys didn't see a lot of content. You guys didn't see a lot of videos. You guys didn't hear a lot from us, and for that, personally, I apologize. This is not some apology video. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm so sorry. This is not some like apology video. I just want to let you guys know that maybe why we don't live together anymore, all of us, and why certain people wanted different things. So obviously, I can only speak for myself, and obviously, I can only speak from my own perspective and my opinion on the situation, which I will. Unfortunately, it just didn't really work out. First of all, the location, it was a beautiful house, but it was too big. It may sound like a weird thing to say, but it was just too big. It didn't feel like a home. It didn't feel like a house to do. It was just, I don't know, the weird vibes in the house. Like cool house, awesome to live there, but it felt like a long vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like the house was just too much. It was just like the area. We basically lived with no people under like 45, 50 years old. Like that was our community. When we moved there, we were basically the kids because we lived with nothing but like 45, 50-year-olds. We had our ice on us because people like thought we were bad people. People thought we were like some shit kids that were gonna throw parties all the time and be loud and we never did that. We have never been a house, not the New York FaZe House, not the LA FaZe House, and not the gaming house now in Calabasas. We've never had a lot of parties. We've never had a lot of people over like that. We've had guests, as you guys have talked about, but we've never had random get-togethers with hella people and hella music and parties and that. We've never been about that. Another issue, unfortunately, with the area we lived in was that it was like retired lifestyle. It was this super incredible, I don't say this to brag, I'm just saying it like as far as what it was. It's this insane place to live, which is why it didn't fit us, for people that have done so well in life. They're retired, they're done, they can do whatever they want whenever they want because they have so much money, they don't really have to work or do anything productive anymore. That was basically the lifestyle that was. It was very chill, very calm, nothing going on, not really people that did any kind of work around us, not really people in our own age that did anything around us. It was us and the old people. I think Norton has mentioned a couple times, Newport, just a bunch of old people. And no disrespect to anyone in Newport, obviously, I love Newport. And Newport was one of the most beautiful locations and the craziest place I've lived at, but it just didn't really fit us. It was too retired. I'm not blaming that only for us not being productive, but it just didn't fit the lifestyle we were living. Because when you're a YouTuber and when you do like creative work, once again, part of the reason I still believe is because of that. And some people, shout out to Alex. I know he put a lot of pressure on himself for doing that. And shout out Alex, deserves a lot of respect for making video. Because like I tried to as well, but it was really hard for me to make videos when it wasn't a house that was really making any videos or trying to make any videos. And then in the middle of this, obviously, when people realized that this isn't really work out, Apex was the first one to move out. He got his own place, his own apartment. He realized that this house thing wasn't really for him anymore. I think he just got to the point where he realized that he wanted to live by himself, come and visit, come hang out, come make videos whenever, but he wanted his own place to actually live and be, which I 100% respect. It's not easy living with 5, 6, 7 people every single day, 24/7. It's not easy. It's not for everyone. A lot of people ask me, like, a lot of time, isn't it hard to live with a lot of people? Like, how do you guys do it? Like, I don't know how you guys do it, especially people from back here and like parents, friends and stuff. Like, they don't really understand how you can live like that many younger people too, because for me, it's never really been an issue as long as you have your own room and your own space so you can lock the door, because I have days when I don't really, as we all do, we have days when we don't really want to talk to people and we don't really want to hang out, and it's not the best of the days. And those days are very important that you have your private space. But the most important thing is that the people around you respect your private place, which I gotta give respect to everyone in the FaZe House. We have all, I feel like, most of the time been very good at that, and we have learned to respect each other and especially respect each other's privacy, because again, it's probably the most important thing if you're living with other people. It's not just you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make a mess, it affects other people. If you sit and watch TV late at night with loud volume on, or you have people over late at night, or you do this, you do that, like, you have to always think about the people around you, because there's always people around you. There's always other people that maybe someone want to sleep, maybe someone want to work, maybe someone is in a meeting over here. So you have to, it's like a really good way of practice of just think about your surrounding before you think about yourself. So it was a very healthy thing as well. But throughout this period, we realized it was just a little bit too many people as well. Like, personally, it's just better and easier when it's not too many people, because we're 5 people now, and then all of a sudden we have a guest or two and we're still 7 or 8 people. But the difference was when we had that in the LA FaZe House, it was just 10, 11, 12, 15 people sometimes. And that's just too much. And that's when the privacy starts lacking a little bit, and that's where you really start disturbing other people. I want to make it very clear that everyone's friends. No one's arguing. They're all my bros. Even though I don't live with Tommy anymore, even though I don't live with Alex anymore, and even though Apex moved out, they're all my bros, and I love them, and I respect them, and I appreciate them. And the real reason why they moved out, Apex, again, he kind of just moved on. He realized that living in a house like that for him wasn't for him anymore. He realized that, and he just didn't really want to live with other people like that anymore, which I respect 100%. Personally, I'm still trying to do it for a little bit because I really enjoy being in an environment with friends. So you guys know, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not trying to make this deep, but you guys know sometimes being alone for myself is not too good. So therefore, I'm trying to avoid living by myself for a little bit longer, because being alone for me is not there yet, simply because me and alone time, yeah. And then Alex and Tommy, basically one day we all just sat down. It was towards the end of last year. We just sat down and we just said, okay, what do we want to do next year? Because this is not sustainable. At one point, we were going to keep the LA FaZe House. And myself, Lucas, Norden, and Chair were going to stay there. But we also realized later on that, no, we need to move. We need a new environment. We need new vibes. We need a new area. We need just new everything, period. Just a new start. So we said, all right, let's not live here anymore. Alex and Tommy really wanted to live in LA. They wanted to live in Hollywood. They wanted even more active lifestyle, which I respect. Personally, I don't ever want to live inside LA. I know Norden is exactly the same. Lucas is exactly the same. Cho is exactly the same. If there's anyone here from LA, you can probably know and understand the reasons. And if you're not from LA, it's just, LA is not really what people think. LA, if you're trying to live there, it's constant traffic. Constant having to think about when you can leave or go places. If you're not trying to be stuck for like 3 hours and miss a whole day of doing anything because you're just stuck in a car. And it's just crazy distancing for like the smallest shit. Like, and the vibes in LA, personally, it's just a bunch of people that want to be someone. And I'm not saying I've never fallen into that category. I'm not saying I've never portrayed myself like that, but I am in here and still believe that I am not trying to be someone that I'm not. You can do the craziest shit, like on the streets, in public, no one cares because they've seen everything in LA. And that alongside with just the vibes in LA, but especially traffic and how packed it is and all the people, And just the vibes, it's just not for me. I know it's not for Norton. I know it's like, we've all talked about this. It's just not for us. But Alex really wanted to live in LA. Nikan really wanted to live in LA. And Tommy really wanted to live in LA because they wanted a more active lifestyle. They wanted more things around them. They wanted more things happening. And I respect that totally. And they also wanted more people around them, which is better for the LA area because it's easier for people to pop in and out. Most of the people that do this YouTube stuff or creative space, once again, they are in LA. I'm not saying everyone, but as far as like for people we know, there's a lot of people in the LA area. But we didn't really want that. We are, again, I've said it before, I'm saying again, we're a close circle group of friends. We don't really have people over like that. And we don't want random people coming to our house. We don't want guests that we don't really know, because when you live with like 7, 8 people, people are gonna bring over people that you might not wanna have at the house, but they're their friends. I'm not gonna go into any specific people or reasons or certain situations. I'm just saying we wanted to live with less people. We wanted to be close circle, and we wanted gated community, and we wanted just more chill environment. We wanted more than Newport, obviously, which was way too retired, but we still wanted this. We kind of just wanted to do our own thing. We didn't want people popping in and out all the time. We didn't want random people coming to our house, and we wanted it to be more low key. And then Alex and them in Hollywood, they wanted that lifestyle. They wanted to have more people coming in and out. They wanted to have more people moving in with them even. And that's awesome too, because that's like a very good way of doing what we are doing. It is. And I totally respect that. What it really comes down to is we wanted different things. We're all really good friends. I see them every single week at the podcast and whenever we make videos, the FaZe productions together. But as far as living together, we realized it doesn't really work anymore because we wanted different things and we have different interests and we live differently, really. We just sat down in a meeting and we basically said, okay, who want to live where and who want to live with who? And they just said, I really want to live in LA or Hollywood. We said, okay, we're not trying to live in LA or Hollywood. And that's where the whole 2 houses came up. It wasn't really a split. There was nothing specific that happened. There was no arguments. I love my bros. FaZe is still family. There's nothing that's going to change that. It just didn't really work out anymore, unfortunately. It's very different to have friends or live with your friends. It's 2 completely different things. Same with a girlfriend or a boyfriend. If you're in a relationship right now, I can tell you right now that seeing someone a couple of hours a day compared to living with them 24/7 is a massive difference, because you really get to see who someone is when you live with them every single day. And once again, I feel bad that I have to do this, but I don't want anyone to come up with their own shit, because that's what people do. I'm not saying anyone was different because I lived with them for so long. I lived with these people since New York. I knew exactly who they were, but we grew apart a little bit in certain interests and certain things people wanted more than others. Myself and Norton especially, we're not that outgoing people. We don't really want to be out there. I don't really want to be in Hollywood showing everything off and being, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want more a low-key lifestyle. I'm just a regular guy trying to be creative and do this and have fun. But I don't really want to walk around in Hollywood and go to parties and go to the clubs. I'm not about that. I'm not about that lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with being into that lifestyle. But personally, it's not for me. So we basically just parted ways because we wanted 2 different living situations, because living in Hollywood is very different from living where we live. Where we live is still very chill. It's easy to get from A to B. Rarely ever any traffic if we don't get close to LA. Compared to Hollywood, where basically 23 hours of the day there's gonna be traffic somewhere and you're gonna get stuck and there's gonna be a hella people. We just want more of like a comfortable, chill lifestyle. Maybe one day we will all go back together. Maybe one day we will switch places and some of us will move in together again, and maybe some will live in an apartment together, just 2 people. I have no idea what the future holds. I have no idea what's going to happen, because as far as I know, I'm still in Sweden. I'm not even in the United States anymore. I am trying to get back there. So that's my main mission right now. But what the future holds, who knows? All I know is that FaZe is still this. FaZe is still family. We now have offices as well that we go to and work from, and just our whole team. It's so awesome. Whenever I get back to the United States, I'm going to show you guys the offices and show you guys around there. Something I also wanted to mention in this video, I'm actually really excited about it. On Friday, in exactly a week from now, I'm going to be flying to Oslo to X Games. So if there are any Norwegian people watching, or anyone period that's going to go to Oslo or to the X Games, you might see me there. I'm going to go alongside with a couple people from the Clout Gang, a couple people from FaZe. I think about Blaze going. I know Banks is going for sure. Ricegum's going. Alyssa is going. Shane O'Neill, the skateboarder, is going. I think Lil Yachty is going to perform We're gonna have a whole squad there. We're gonna have some cool FaZe merch there as well. So if you're Norwegian, if you're from Oslo, definitely stop by X Games. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited about that. Right now though, I just wanna get my PC so I can start my stream up and give this shirt away to you guys. So again, top link in the description, twitch.tv/Teeqo, and let me know in the comment section below and like the video if you want to see me play like a little duo trying to carry my dad for a Fortnite victory. That'd be awesome. Or tweet at me. Any support and any kind of interaction is much appreciated. Anyways, guys, that has been it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back next time when I'm gonna set up my gaming setup. If that's something you want to see, I'm gonna go and get a desk set up and make my gaming setup as little as possible. If that's something you want me to record, I'm definitely gonna do that. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Easy peasy cake. Easy peasy cake.